The next option, students, is the using of the undo and the redo commands. As you know, the meaning of undo means suppose something you have done and you want to reverse the decision, you want to go to the previous value. Okay, so you might need to cancel the changes and retrieve the previous data using the undo command. To cancel last action performed, use the undo button present on the standard toolbar. So you are going to see that the undo button, it has been present on the standard toolbar. The redo command is used to repeat the last action that you have done using the undo command. The redo button is also present on the standard toolbar. So the last undo button, if you want to see what is the last undo you have done, for that you have to go for the redo command. Okay. So now they are used for making, first of all, the inserting of the cells. To insert a cell in a table, you have to follow these steps. First of all, you will select a cell, whatever name you want to give, let it be A1. Now click on the insert menu. You will go first of all to the insert menu. Now click on the cells option. Click on the shift cells down. Okay. Remember, click you have to click to the shift cells down or shift cells right. One of the two buttons which are being there. So this radio button, this you have to click on the dialog box. Now after that you have to click on OK to apply the changes, and you will get the corresponding cell at the particular place you decide of. This you can see in the figure 6.9 also. Similarly, for inserting a row, suppose a rows you have to row or many rows you have to insert. For that, what you will do, to insert a row, select the row above which you want, means the position you have to specify above which you want to insert a row. Okay. Now select the rows option from the insert menu. You have to go for the rows option, and it is being present again in the insert menu. A new row will be inserted above the selected row, and the rest of the rows, they will shift down. Okay, as it is being shown to you in figure 6.10. Similarly, for the inserting of a column, to insert a column, you have to select the column before which you want to add a new column. The same function which you have done for the inserting row, the same you have to do for the inserting column also. So for this you have to select the column before which you want to add a new column before. Okay, because columns, you know, they are vertical. So select the columns option from the again insert menu, and the new column will be added before the selected column, and the rest of the columns, they will be shifted towards the right. Now the shift cells down option inserts a cell in place of the selected cells and shift the rest of the cell down. Means if you are using the shift cells down option, the rest of the cells will go down and the new cell will be inserted there. But suppose if you are using the shift cells right option, okay, so in place of the selected cells, so a new cell will be inserted there, and rest of the cells will be shifted towards the right. So that is the basic difference between these two commands. Now the same thing for the deleting the rows, cells and columns. So here they are also very much similar to that of the inserting. The only difference is being that here we have to use the delete command. How it is been so? To delete a row, you have to follow these steps. Number one, select a cell and right click to it. Okay. When you will select the cell and you will right click to it, you have to click on the delete option. After that, certain options will appear in the form of a dialog box. You have to select the delete option. Select the delete entire row option in the delete cells dialog box. If you will select this option, that is delete entire row or the rows, you can what you call delete the complete row also. Now click on OK, the entire row is deleted. Similarly, you can delete any cell or column by choosing the appropriate option in the delete cells dialog box. Okay, now one more thing, the shift cells left. We have done the shift cells right. If you will use the shift cells left option, it deletes the selected cell and shift the rest of the cells up. Okay, whereas the shift cells up option, it deletes the selected cells and shift the rest of the cells left. So that is the basic difference between the shift cells left option and shift cells up option. Now the next term, if you have to delete the contents, right click on the cell and choose the delete contents. So this yet another option is being for you. It is being that you can use the delete contents option, and it is this you can use from the shortcut menu also. The delete contents dialog box will appear in front of you and you can select the delete all and click on OK. Okay. Now, and its example is being given to you in figure 6.13 also, that you can see upon. Now the next thing is the copying and moving data. How to copy and move on with the data. That is yet a very important aspect. So copying data means making the multiple copies of the same data. Means the same data if you have to copy somewhere at some other location or in some other cell. So moving data means changing the position of the data. So copying and moving data can be done either in the same sheet or between different sheets. Means we can do this option between the same sheet also or between the different worksheets also. Now how to do that? First of all, the copying data, to copy and paste data, you have to follow these steps. Number one, select the cell or the range of cells you want to copy. Okay, may be possible that you have to select a complete range. May be possible you have to select only a single cell. So that you have to select first. Now click on the copy button on the standard toolbar. So on the standard toolbar you will get a copy option that you have to select upon. Now the moving dashed line, okay, will appear around the selected cells. As you will press on this button, means that the copy button, you will see around the border of the selected cells which you have selected, there is a dotted line which is being moving. So this is an indication that you have selected. Now select the desired cell where you want to paste the text. After the second portion you have to do, means you have to select that part where you want to copy this data. Now click on the paste button there on the standard toolbar, and the cursor which you have selected means the cell which you have selected or the range of cells which you have selected, the text will be copied to the new location. Okay. Now if you want to paste the same data repeatedly, means suppose once you have done the copy and paste, the same data you have to paste some other place like the third place or the fourth place or the fifth place, you can put up your cursor to the respective positions one by one and you just have to click the paste button. Okay, so you will see the same data or the range of data will be pasted again and again. So that is one of the very good things related to this software. Now the next thing is the moving data. So to move data, you have to follow these steps. Number one, select the data and click on the cut button on the standard toolbar. First of all, moving data means you have to remove the data from the previous position and you have to put it to the another position. So since you have to remove it from the previous position, for that we will use the cut button. Now you have to move the mouse pointer to the desired location and click on the paste button on the standard toolbar. So here you will see, now you can remove the moving border from the cell after you finish copying by pressing the escape key. Means suppose if your copying is being done, After that, you want to remove that what you call the moving border, the dotted line border. So you can use the escape key, and you will see that that border line which is moving, it is vanished. So means you can also select cut, copy and paste commands from the shortcut menu also. The shortcut menu appears when you right click on the cell. So the shortcut menu are being, there are three being there. Control plus X, as you know, it's for cut. Control plus C for copy, and Control plus X for Control plus V for the pasting of the data. So this is how to do the undo, redo and the copy paste options related to our worksheet. Okay, thank you.